maybe sitting on something if that feels good. And then just make yourself really comfortable here, just at the start of the class. Feel your sit bones just pressing into the ground, wherever you are today. You might be outside, you might be inside, but wherever you are, just get really, really peaceful, I guess. Feel the length in the spine and just give yourself just the permission just to be still here, just at the start of the class. And maybe just noticing how the physical body feels, how the breath feels in the body this morning. Nice. A couple more breaths like this. Maybe the eyes are closed and maybe the gaze is soft. And then if your eyes were closed at the end of that next exhale, then just slowly open them. And then let's just start with the Adi mantra. So how we usually start. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Bow to the divine in everything. I bow to the teachers and the teachings that come before. Bring the thumbs against the sternum. Sit nice and tall again. Feel that length in the spine. And then we'll chant this 3 times. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Take a really deep inhale here. And then just hold the breath at the top. Pull root lock, so squeeze the belly up and in. Feel the energy rise up towards the crown of the head. Nice. And then exhale fully. And then if your eyes are closed, then just gently blink them open. Nice work. And then we'll start with Sufi grind. So placing the hands on the knees in a clockwise direction. Inhale forward and exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. And just get into a rhythm here. Maybe close the eyes, maybe keep the gaze soft. And you're just rotating the torso around the hips. And just beginning to tune in with how the physical body feels. So what have you brought on the mat this morning? Any aches and strains or, you know, long-term injuries, let's send the breath to those areas. And if the back feels a little bit tight and the hips are tight, then just take it a little bit easy. You know, it's your practice, so just be kind to yourself. Inhale forward and then exhale back. Nice. Nice work. And then just come back the other way. So counterclockwise or whatever way you were going, just change directions. Inhale to center. Hold the breath again. Pull root lock. Squeeze into the belly. Feel the energy rise. Relax through the face as much as you can. And then exhale again fully if you haven't done already. Nice start. And then let's come on to all fours and just set yourself up. So we'll do a few rounds of cat and cow just to warm the spine up. So make sure that the wrists are directly beneath the shoulders. I'm just going to do a couple of things here. Nice. Perfect. Knees are about hip width apart. Knees are stacked directly below the hips. Then really press into the hands. As you press into the hands, feel the activation through the arms. And as you do that, you'll feel, hopefully, the kind of the shoulder girdle turn on. So the whole of this shoulder region turn on. Try not to wear the shoulders around the ears, so you're not like here. Relax the shoulders down. And then take an inhale, drop the belly down. Inhale, lift the head and the heart. And then exhale, just round into the spine. Inhaling. And exhaling. Inhale. And exhale. Just get into a rhythm that works for you. Inhale, belly drops, spine elongates, head and the heart lift. As you exhale, round into the spine, maybe looking down towards the knees. Really lovely way just to warm up the spine. Nice. Inhale back to center. Hold the breath again. Pull the belly back towards the spine. And exhale fully. And then split the knees nice and wide. Bring the toes together and just push back into a child's pose, just to stretch out all the way down the spine. Find a comfortable place for the head. So maybe on the hands, maybe all the way down to the floor. Just feel everything release here. Great opportunity to breathe really deeply into all parts of the back. You know, maybe start with the lower back. Fill that area full of breath. And then those areas that we can get really tight in, you know, maybe the mid back and upper back in between the shoulder blades where we hold tension. Breathe really deeply there. And just that really lovely feeling of prana, life force, energy, breath just moving through the body. Nice. Take a couple more breaths here. And then really slowly just bring your hands back towards your knees. And then simply just come to stand. However you want to do that. I'm going to take my socks off. And then come standing at the top of your mat. And let's really just start to warm the body up a little bit more. So we'll do some sun salutations. We'll do some flow. Keep it nice and energetic. Stand in your mountain posture. So your feet are about hip width apart, or they might be slightly narrower. Some people like to bring the toe mounts together so there's a little gap between the ankles, whatever feels good. But wherever you are this morning, press the feet down into the earth. And as you do that, feel the four corners of your feet just engaging. Maybe lift the toes up. As you lift the toes up, you feel the four corners press down, slight engagement into the thighs and the lower legs. Tuck the tailbone under just to elongate the back of the spine. And the same with the neck, just tuck the chin in, palms can face forward. This is your mountain posture. You come back to this pose time and time again in yoga. Nice. Couple of rounds of sun salutation A. Take an inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. First one, so be kind to yourself. Maybe keep a generous bend in the knees here. Take an inhale, come up to a flat back. Your version, you might be right up here like I am. You might be hands on the floor. Exhale, forward fold. And just stay in this forward fold. Maybe paddle the knees out. So this is your practice. So do whatever feels right for you. So maybe bend into one knee, bend into the other. Find a place for the hands. So you're struggling to get the hands on the floor. A couple of options. Bend the knees more. Protect the lower back. Be kind to yourself. Or place the hands on the shins, or place them onto the knees, or you can hang in ragdoll. So this is nice. You know, a lot of us do this where we just grab opposite elbows. Have a little play around, make it intuitive. And as I say, whatever the body's kind of crying out for this morning, just give it to it, give it some love. Nice. Find some stillness, whatever version you got into. And then just moving into that flat back a couple more times. If the hands are in ragdoll, just drop them down again. Take an inhale, come up to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. 2 more times like that. Inhale, flat back. Weight in the toes, roll the shoulder blades back. Exhale, forward fold. And then the last time, inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. And this time, drop the palms down, step back into your plank. So first the right foot, then the left. Take an inhale. This always feels good. Lengthen in your plank. Press into the toes. Again, chest comes through, and then you'll roll the shoulder blades back. Couple of breaths here. High plank. Remember, you've got this option. You can always come onto the knees. So whatever feels right for you. Next, exhale. Lower all the way to the floor. Belly hits, tops of the feet hit. Inhale, bring the chest through again, and then roll the shoulder blades back. Baby cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes under, lift the hips. First downward facing dog. And again, same as we did in the forward fold. Do what feels good for you. It's your practice. So maybe paddle the knees out. Maybe you're thinking about one alignment point in your down dog this morning. So it might start in the fingers. Really spread into the fingers as much as you can. Place the knuckle. Press the base of the fingers into the mat. And as you do that, engage into the arm. So you press into the hands, you press into the fleshy parts of the thumb. Triceps start to wrap in towards each other, and you find length in the hands. You still might find it hard to elongate the back, so bend into the knees again. Let the head be heavy. Find some stillness if you haven't done already. First downward facing dog. So again, just checking in with what's going on with the body this morning. And being kind to yourself, you know, just meeting your body where it is today, not judging it. Nice. Look between the hands, end of your exhale, step to the top of the mat. So I first step my right and then my left. Inhale, back up to your flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up to stand. And then exhale, just bring the hands to heart center. Nice. Let's do one more like that. We'll do it a bit quicker. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, your version of flat back. Exhale, drop the palms down. Step back into your plank. Take an inhale here, lengthen it. And then exhale, your choice. Belly to the floor, and then you come into cobra, or halfway down chaturanga, upward facing dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Just working with the breath a little bit here. Take a deep inhale to the heart center. Full exhale. 2 more like that. Deep inhale to the heart center. Full exhale. And then this next one, deep inhale to the heart center. And then exhale through the mouth. Perfect. Look between the hands, end of your exhale. Step to the top of the mat. You're going to take an inhale back to your flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, press into the feet, come up to stand. And then exhale, just bring the hands to heart center. Nice. Let's just move through a little bit of flow. So inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, back to that flat back. Exhale, this time, step the left foot back. So just the left foot. Drop the knee down. Take an inhale, come up into low lunge. Nice. Sink the hips down as much as you can. And as you do that, as you feel the hips sink, find that length in the spine. Maybe hook the thumbs. Take an inhale, lengthen the spine. And then exhale, just twist over to the right. So you're just twisting the upper torso, feeling that stretch down the left-hand side. Nice. Couple more breaths here. Inhale, you lengthen. Exhale, you twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. And then you just inhale back to center. Next exhale, drop the hands down, step back into your plank. Inhale, lengthen it. And then exhale, just press back into downward facing dog. Nice. This time, take an inhale, sweep the right leg back. What did we do, Fred? Did we do left leg? Sorry, I forgot what leg I did. Did we have left knee down? Yeah, sorry. Sweep the left leg back, step the left foot forward, and then drop the right knee down. Sorry. Inhale, take an inhale, lift the arms up, low lunge. Yeah, nice. Couple of breaths here. Just have a look at the front knee. Make sure it's not overshooting the ankle and everything's in line. So everything's protected there. And then feel this lovely stretch into the right hip flexor as you sink down. Hook the thumbs again. Take an inhale here. And then exhale. Just twist over to the left-hand side this time. Feeling that stretch down the right. And as you inhale, you feel the spine lengthen, the hips sink a little bit. And then you exhale, you just twist a bit more. One more like that. Deep inhale. Full exhale into your twist. Nice. Inhale back to center. Exhale, drop the palms down. Step the left foot back to meet right. Full vinyasa here. So inhale to lengthen the plank. Exhale to lower, your choice, all the way to the floor or chaturanga. Inhale into your back bend. Exhale into your down dog. Nice, we got there in the end. Couple of breaths. Deep inhale to the heart center. Full exhale through the mouth or the nose, your choice. One more like that, deep inhale. Full exhale. And then this time, take an inhale, sweep the left leg back. Find as much length as you can through that left leg. And as you do that, press the right ankle down towards the floor. Nice. Take an inhale, lengthen, and then exhale, bring the left knee towards the nose. So you inhale back, and then exhale, knee to nose. Just moving between the two. Inhale back, exhale, knee to nose. Inhale one more time back, and then exhale, step the left foot in between the hands. Nice. Spin the right toes out. Take an inhale, come up into your warrior one. Perfect. Really press into that back leg. So as much length in this back leg as you can. Press into the outer edge of the back foot. Look at the front knee again. If you feel like your hips are really tight and they're kind of going off to this right hand side, walk the feet a little bit wider. Palms can be together, shoulder width apart, at heart center. Loads of options here. Come back to the breath. Nice. Take one more inhale, lengthen. Exhale, open the arms, warrior two. And again, you might have to adjust the feet. Press into the outer edge of that back foot. Once you've found your alignment here, maybe look down the front arm. Same thing with the knee. Make sure there's no internal rotation with the knee. But sometimes it kind of just starts to come in a little bit. Make sure the knee and the ankle are in line. Tuck the tailbone under. Nice. Couple more breaths here. Maybe bend a little bit deeper into the front knee. Nice, everyone. Nice. Flip the front palm, drop the back arm down, and then inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, windmill the arms down, frame the front foot, step back into your plank. Inhale here to lengthen. Exhale to lower, your choice again. Inhale brings you through into your back bend. And exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. This time we'll keep moving. Inhale, right leg back. Find length, press the left heel down. Might be there already. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, sweep the leg back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Last one. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, step that right foot through. If you need to grab the ankle, just bump it up. Spin the left toes out. Inhale, warrior one. Set yourself again. So again, You might come into it and think, no, I'm a bit all over the place. Walk the feet wider, give yourself a really firm base. And as you do that, press into the back leg, bend into the front knee. Find something comfortable for the hands. So maybe here, shoulder width apart, maybe together. This can be really nice. Hands at heart center, it just encourages the chest to open and then lengthen the spine. So whatever feels good for you. A couple more breaths. Find that length, inhale. And then exhale, transition into your warrior two. I always have a little look down at my feet. Make sure the ankle are pretty much in line. Bend into that front knee, make sure it's nice and neutral. And then when you found your alignment, you tuck the tailbone in, you find length in the spine, look down, front arm. Nice. Drop the back hand down, flip the front palm, inhale into your peaceful warrior. Perfect. Exhale, windmill the arms down, step back into your plank, wash it through the vinyasa. So you inhale to lengthen, exhale to lower. Inhale, you come into your back bend. And exhale into your downward facing dog. Nice. Come back to the breath. Deep, rich inhales here and deep, rich exhales. Nice. Take an inhale, come back into your plank. And then if your feet are a little bit wider, walk the feet in so the feet are touching. And as you do that, find that length again. So you come here, feet touch. And then we're going to do little dips. So the hands are going to remain where they are. You're going to just roll over onto the blade edges of your left foot and you're going to come down. So you just dip the hips down, really nice into the IT band. You come up, you come to the other side. So onto the right edge of the foot. And you just move between the two. Yeah, nice. Really fantastic for upper body strength, but also working into the hips. Hip flexors can get really tight, especially if you run or cycle, do a lot of walking. Couple more either side, maybe. We're all going to meet in child's pose. So if you've had enough already, then just go into your child's pose. I've got one more to do either side. Nice. And then split the knees nice and wide into your child's pose. You can come into it like I have, extended with the arms out. If you prefer, you can bring the hands just down by the feet, palms face up. Come back to the breath. Breathe long and deep here. Really nice. Walk the hands back towards the knees again. Come back to that straight spine, just sitting on the heels. And then really simply, just flip over onto your hip and then come down to lie on your back. And then we've got a few postures to do here, just down on our backs. So we'll do two breath of fire postures here. And then we're going to do one breath of fire posture sat back up. So the first one is stretch pose, which we've done loads of times before. Actually, we've not done it loads of times. We've done it like 3 or 4 times before. So full stretch pose is where you lift the shoulder girdle off the floor and also the legs off the floor. So you're here, and then you've got breath of fire. So it's pumping at the navel center, the transverse abdominal wall. If you're on your menstrual cycle, if you're pregnant, just do a long, deep breath here, challenging whatever breath you're doing. If you've not done breath of fire before, think of it like a dog panting. So it's, but you're doing it through your nose. Nice. But there's no dogs around, otherwise I'll be attracting them this morning. And remember, with this one, because it's challenging, you can lift one foot off, you can lift the other foot off, you can rest your hand behind your head, whatever you need to do. You might alternate between the two, so you might do this kind of thing. That's what I do. We'll get started. Okay, so let's do 60 seconds. Powerful. So inhale everything up, and then start your breath of fire. Take a deep inhale here. Squeeze everything in, hover everything on, up if you can. And exhale, bring everything down to the mat. And just relax here completely. Just let everything sink down, palms face up, feet fall open. Just come back to that stillness. And just that contrast between when you're doing an activating, energetic breath like breath of fire to when you can just lie and just be with your breath. Nowhere to be, nothing to do, just you in your moment. Just feeling the weight of the body sink into the earth, or whatever supports you today. Nice. From here, just hug the right knee into the chest, and then hug the left knee into the chest. Have a little roll around here. Maybe just massage out through the lower spine. Grab around the knees or the shins. Nice work. And then we're going to do breath of fire here. So you're going to grab around the shins or the knees, and then the nose is going to be towards the knees, and then we'll start breath of fire here. 60 seconds. Let's go again. Deep inhale. Squeeze everything in. So bring the head up towards the knees a little bit more if you can. And exhale, same thing. Let everything just fall down to the mat. Lengthen the legs out. Feet fall open, palms face up. Totally relax. Just come back to some really nice, luscious, long, deep breaths here. And just check in with your experience so far. It's a little bit different today. You know, we warmed up quite a lot, warmed up all the major joints in the body, muscle groups, and then working a little bit more energetically with the breath. So notice any shifts or energy in the body, that feeling of aliveness maybe. Nice. Hug the knees into the chest one final time here. And then your choice, you can either just roll over to one side, or you can roll up and down the spine a few times. Just massaging out the lower spine, mid spine, upper spine. And then maybe come up to a seated position. Yeah, nice. And then come to sit on your heels. So if you've got something like a blanket, this can be really beneficial. If you tighten the ankles, I'm tightening the ankles, so just sitting on something can feel really good. If this doesn't work for you, just sit cross-legged, that's fine. Feel the length in the spine, and then we'll do ego eradicator. So this is the one where it's breath of fire. You bend the fingers into the pads of the fingers, and then the thumbs stick out, and then it's a 60-degree angle, not here, that's 90, 60 here. And then breath of fire, focus at the third eye, and then this is the last breath of fire practice of the class. So take a deep inhale, and then start your breath of fire. Deep inhale here. Hold the breath, pull the belly up and in, feel the energy rise, and then bring the hands above the head and get the thumbs to touch. And when the thumbs touch, spread through the fingers, stretch up through the spine, pull the belly in, feel the energy rise. And exhale, just float the arms down nice and slowly. Yeah, perfect, really nice. And then with the thumb and forefinger together, just sitting with the hands in Gyan Mudra, the mudra of wisdom and knowledge, and then just come back to your experience. Couple of breaths here. Just let everything settle. 3 quite challenging postures with activating breath. So just notice the energy. Where is it in the body? Really nice, everyone. If the eyes are closed, then just slightly open them. And then we'll do a spinal flex. So we usually do this with cross legs. So we'll just do it from here on our heels. So hands onto the thighs, inhale forward, exhale back, inhale forward, exhale back. So all you're doing here really is you're just rocking the pelvis backwards and forwards, flexing at the lower spine. Try and avoid this kind of thing where the head kind of comes into motion. Try and keep the chin kind of neutral to the ground. So it's parallel to the ground. And you just inhale forward, exhale back. Just get into a rhythm that works for you. Working powerfully with the breath. Inhale forward, exhale back. Nice. Inhale forward. Hold the breath again at the top of the inhale. Feel the length in the spine. Pull the belly in. Nice. And then exhale fully. If the eyes are closed, gently open the eyes. And then bring the hands onto the shoulders. So the thumbs are at the back, little fingers at the front. And then it's just that spinal twist, again, from this rock pose that we're in at the moment, sat on our heels. Inhale left, exhale right. Just go at a pace that feels right for you. This is super easy posture to do. It can sometimes get challenging if you go too quickly, but it twists the spine open at every level. It's such a great posture. Inhale back to center. Hold the breath again at the top. Pull the belly in. And exhale. Just bring the hands down again. Thumb and forefinger together. Just back to the breath. Just check in with your experience. Notice what you're noticing. If your eyes are closed, then just gently flutter the eyelids open. And then we'll do one more posture here. So clasp the hands together, cross the thumbs. Doesn't matter which thumb you cross over. It's an inhale up and then it's an exhale down. So it's kind of like a log chop movement. Really works into the shoulders, works into the heart center. But I like this one because it's thinking about just chopping through or getting rid of anything you don't need. Anything in the past that didn't serve you, any anger that you might have, anything that you need to shift, just get rid of it with this one. Obviously, take your time with the shoulders. Any pain in the shoulders, then take it really simple, or really slowly, should I say. So you inhale up, eyes are closed if that feels safe, and then exhale here. Anything you don't need, anything that's not serving you right now, chop through it. Inhale up. Stretch up. Feel length through the spine, through the arms, feel the energy rise. Pull the belly in. And exhale, just bring the hands down. Nice. Couple of breaths here. Thumb and forefinger together. Let everything settle. If the eyes are closed, then just gently open. Yeah, nice. Really, really great, everyone. Nearly there. So let's do a couple of final powerful postures. We'll do frog poses. No, we were doing a crazy thing this week where we did 54, but I think I'd nearly detached my retina doing it this week. My eyes really hurt. I could only think that it was frog poses. So take your time. That's not an advert for frog pose, is it? We're only going to do 26. I like to spread through my fingers and put a lot of weight into my arms, just so I've got that balance forward. And then the inhale is here, you straighten the legs, look through the legs, and then the exhale, you just look up. I'm going to take mine really easy today, so you might go at my pace. If you don't want to do 26, don't do 26. Once you've done the last one that you want to do, then just hang in a forward fold just for a couple of breaths. Okay, let's start. That's 13. And the last one. And then maybe split the feet just a little bit wider, and then just come into a forward fold. Hands can be on the shins, or you can hang in ragdoll, or the hands can be on the floor, whatever feels good. Come back to the breath. That's my most picturesque frog poses I've done. That was nice. If not a little challenging. Bring the hands down just by the feet or in front of the feet if they're not there already, and then just roll up through the spine, come up to stand. And then the final posture, the final physical posture anyway, have the feet about hip width apart. Again, on that theme of really moving the energy. So paint the aura, little bend in the knees, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down. Same thing. Anything you don't need, any darkness, negativity, exhale it out. Leave it on your mat. Doesn't serve you. You don't need it. Inhale light, positivity, all that prana, life force. Inhale up, stretch up, pull the belly up and in, hold the breath. And exhale, bring the hands down. Nice. And then from this position, just come lying down on your mat. Come into Shavasana. Let's spend a short amount of time here before we just do a meditation at the end. Let everything sink down into the mat. Maybe the palms face up, feet fall open. If the lower back's complaining, then you can always bend into the knees, walk the feet wide, let the knees touch. So you've got this option. Let the breath settle. Let the body settle. And then from here, just begin some little movements. Maybe draw the breath in with a little bit more intention. Maybe start with the fingers and the toes, just wriggle them out. Ankles and the wrists can be rolled. I like to kind of drop one ear down, drop the other ear down, just a little bit of movement through the neck. And then up to you how you come back to a seated position. You might hug the knees into the chest. If you're feeling energetic, you might roll up and down the spine or push to one side and then come back to a seated position. Really nice, everyone. And then let's just do this meditation at the end. So let's just find a comfortable seat. Take your time here. Feel the sit bones into the floor and the length in the spine. And then the meditation we're going to do this for 3 minutes. And it's a meditation for anger. But if you're feeling, works for a lot of different things. So if you're feeling, anxious, or you've just got that idea or that feeling of stuckness in the body, physically and emotionally, this can be a really nice one to do. So I'll show you what we do. We bring the Jupiter fingers up, or the pointer fingers, and then we bring the thumbs so they wrap the other fingers in. You should be able to just about see me. The arms are straight out here. And then what we're going to do, Sitali breath, which is where you breathe through the tongue. So it's, and then you exhale through the nose. If you can't roll your tongue, so all you do is you'll just breathe through pursed mouth. So it's, if you can roll the tongue, and then you breathe through the tongue. So this is a cooling breath as well. So if you're feeling, warm after the practice, this should really cool you down. So Jupiter finger up and try and keep the fingers pointed up at all times. Nice. Maybe close the eyes, focus at the third eye, and then we'll do this for 3 minutes. Roll the tongue or through a pursed lips. And then it's a full exhale through the nose. And as much as possible, try and concentrate on the breath rhythm, not on the arms. Take one more deep breath in here. Hold the breath, squeeze into the belly, find length in the spine, really squeeze into the body, the upper body. And then cannon breath out through the mouth. 2 more like this. Inhale. Squeeze, find length in the arms, point the fingers up, cannon breath out. And then 1 more. Squeeze. And cannon breath out. And then just bring the hands down, nice and slowly and gently. Be kind to yourself. And then the thumb and forefinger together. Just a few breaths here. Just noticing the effects of your practice today. Really nice, everyone. Rub the hands together at heart center. And then we'll finish with a long sat and a short nam. Truth is our identity. And as much as we can, living life from a heart-centered place. Place the hands against the sternum. Feel the length in the spine. Inhale. Sat. Nam. And then maybe just bowing your head down to your prayer. Thank yourself for practicing today, first of all. And be kind to yourself. And if you manage to do that, paying that kindness forward every opportunity you get. It might not mean a lot to you, but it might make the world of difference to the person receiving your kindness. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for joining today. Let me just do this.